She pledged till death do us part. Something happened and this changed everything. This lady said she's currently in court with her priest and asking all Christians to bear with her. She and her husband have been married since 2014. She was 22 years old when they got married. Their priest did marriage counseling for them and they made a promise not to separate from each other no matter what happens. This is because they loved each other so much and it was seeming as though nothing could ever come between them. They told their priest this and pledged using the Bible that till death do they part. This took place in the priest's office. Then on the wedding day, another vow was made for the public at their church wedding. And as a seal and appreciation, they bought their priest a Highlander car, which he still drives till today. Her husband is a travel tour and he flies around. She was not in support when he wanted to change his career path. Around 2018, he started talking her into it. He travels twice a month for 12 days each, spends like 5 days with her at home, plus their 4 kids. They planned to have 3 kids, but life happened and they ended up having 4 kids. She has to deal with all the kids alone. She says she is not complaining, but because of the scripture on marriage, she told her husband she was not in support of him flying around. But the husband replied that he needs to provide and that she should just do her own part of the marriage. He wants them to retire by age 40. He went further to say, thus, he wants to put in the work right now and hustle at his youth. So during summer of 2022, he took the entire family to USA and they spent 1 whole month. During the month of vacation, he still traveled. Wow. She wasn't angry and did not complain. But she hung out for sightseeing and spent time outside the hotel in bars and coffee shops. She was feeling dizzy one time after walking around. Tried to get a cab but couldn't get up from the chair at the coffee shop where she was. So a Nigerian man saw her. Knowing she is a Nigerian, decided to ask what was wrong with her, came close and helped her up and asked her how to get her to her home. She told him they were visiting. They both went to her hotel. He met her kids and laid her well and dialed his number from her phone so he could reach her later and check up on her. The next day, her husband got back to the hotel and they rushed back to Nigeria. They got back to Nigeria and the husband traveled back on another tour job. A week later, the guy she met texted her and asked her if she was okay. She said yes, and he asked if he could check up on her. She told him they had gone back to Nigeria. He replied, "That is so fast," and he promised to check up on her when next he comes to Nigeria. So they just kept texting cool until 2024. Nothing special, just 2 chill friends bonding because her husband was trying to make them retire by 40. In 2024 December, he came to Nigeria. At this time, her husband had gigs back to back. They hung out. She and the US guy. They met at a lounge of the hotel where this guy lodged. They talked and they had a lot in common as kids. He is single and a father of 2. So they joked around raising kids and how it is possible that she might be a single mother. Since her husband is not always around, I mean, it's understandable, right? So they decided to check out some of the places where this US guy wanted to visit on his laptop. And that was how they ended up doing something that they were not supposed to do, if you understand what I mean. And she ended up cheating on her husband. See something, one wrong move, one wrong moment at the wrong place, at the wrong time can destroy and change everything. Her vow, her almost seeming like a pledge, has been destroyed in just this small moment. If you ask me, she cheating on her husband in that moment with this guy is not a mistake, as she is claiming it is. She was at the wrong time, at the wrong place with this man that she has been talking with, the time she would have used to find a way to fix her marriage. Now, I'm not blaming her totally, but this has caused some level of problems that will take them very long time or quite a while. That's if they are able to recover from it. First of all, she'll probably start hiding this. She will not stop this relationship because the husband is not even about to stop traveling around because of his target of retiring at 40, right? She too herself would want to keep hiding this and keep doing it. And what do you expect? It will keep prolonging and thereby causing more and more damage. They made their vows, committed themselves to this vow, or rather promised to remain faithful to themselves in the name of they are so in love, which is a beautiful thing. But then I would say probably the man wasn't listening to her, the fact that she needed him around more, and he got carried away trying to pursue wealth and everything to make them retire at 40. I mean, at 40 they are still young, right? They will still be young. I mean, they married early. They could have just found a way to carry everything along instead of one person moving up and down, and she's alone taking care of the kids and probably lonely. This is not to justify her cheating, but the two of them, I think they need to be called, counseled, and probably find a way to have them compromise to save their marriage. I mean, who else would have thought that this kind of thing will happen to these two people that almost took an oath and vowed and pledged to each other that till death do they part? You can imagine two vows. The first one was in the priest's office, the second one was during their wedding. Anyways, let's see. Tell me what you think, okay, in the comments, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.